Hello, I'm Hayley and I was previously taking gallery tours for Edinburgh Council's adult education. Now that the art galleries have been closed for quite a while, I've noticed that many of us are missing out on that experience of looking at artwork on location. And when the galleries do reopen, it's unlikely we'll be able to go back in such large groups for group tours. So the idea of this art appreciation class is to help replace some of that rewarding discussion that we get when we come together to talk about and look at art. No existing knowledge is required for this course. All you need is an enjoyment and an interest in looking at art. What you will learn in this course is centred around the development of modernism in Europe and Britain, and will cover movements like Impressionism, Aestheticism, Futurism, and Decadence. By the end of this course, you'll know what all of these words mean and you'll be able to recognise the styles associated with them. We will look at artists like Manet, Degas, Whistler, Sargent, and Gauguin, and we will explore stylistic developments throughout the period known as modernism. For example, we'll be asking the question, how did Impressionism feed into Post-Impressionism? And what was the influence on Cubism on Italian Futurism? The classes will be structured using an in-depth visual analysis of at least 1 to 3 artworks every session. The idea of this is to give you confidence in looking at an artwork for the first time by developing a framework for visual analysis. This might include identifying the use of colour, tone, composition, materials, and techniques, and describing them using the theoretical terms. As a result of this, when the galleries do reopen, you'll be able to talk about artworks like an expert. We'll also look at the critical responses to some of these artworks and consider how art criticism has changed over time. For example, why was Manet's Olympia described by a critic as a sort of female gorilla? And why did Whistler end up in court over his painting Nocturne in Black and Gold? If these sound like questions you'd like to know the answers to, then this course would be a great place to start and I'd love to see you there.